Hi everyone, this week is Parshas Behar. I want you to turn to chapter 25, verse 47, 48. And even though it's a short parsha, it is chock full of really important mitzvot. And this one is about if one of our brethren, the Jewish people in Israel, becomes so poor and impoverished that he has to sell himself just to get out of poverty, just to be able to eat and survive, to a non-Jew. And Rashi points out that at the end of the verse of 47, it says he sells himself to la'aker mishpachet ger, to someone who worships idols. He'll go and he'll wash the floor for the idols. He'll bring water to the priests. Something which is just so the opposite of what Judaism is about. He's gone so low that he sold himself to those that worship idols. And yet the next verse tells us, Acharei nimkar geula tihiyalo, echad mi'achav yigalenu, that he has a right and is our responsibility to come and redeem him. And the Safrano says something really, really important. You might think this guy who became poor, and Rashi tells us, why did he become poor at the beginning of the parsha? Because he didn't follow the laws of Shemitah. He didn't follow the laws of not charging interest to his fellow Jews. He didn't follow the Torah. And Hashem said, if you don't follow these laws, you will become impoverished. And even though that it came true, he wasn't the best Jew. We still have responsibility to do whatever we can do to redeem him and save him. The deep message and simple message is, you never give up on another Jew, no matter how far they've gone. I showed my students today a video that I'll share the link in the description. It was called A Bar Mitzvah on Death Row, a story about a chaplain named Rabbi Goldstein, who came to visit another Jew who was on death row, who eventually got to put tefillin on him, eventually got to say Shema with him. But this Jew had no interest in his Judaism. And yet the rabbi went out of his way and jumped through many hoops to get a person-to-person meeting with him, just that he could speak to him and give him words of chizuk and to give him a hug. Here's a person in the darkest place in the world. I can't imagine many places darker than death row. And yet here this Rabbi Goldstein, who doesn't even know him, went out of his way. Again, I will leave you the description and the link in the description. But the importance of that we never leave any Jew behind. No matter where they are in their spiritual journey, we are responsible for each other, and everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to a redemption. If you like what you hear, please pass it on. Shabbat Shalom.